Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'll teach you guys how to make our 8 pieces wrapper skirt. It's very easy. This is 2 yards of fabric. So you are going to measure 5 inches. We are going to measure 5 inches out from here. 5 inches. Then you are going to connect. You are going to rule a very straight line. You're going to rule a very straight line. This is 2 yards of fabric, just like I said. Then measure 5 inches out. Then you rule the line. So this is 9 inches. That is the hip line from the waist. Then this is the knee length, 18 inches. Rule your lines. So I'm using the whole full length of the fabric. That is for the skirt length. This is 45 inches. So from this part you are going to take on the hip line you are going to take 4.5 inch. You use your bust span to determine that, divided by 2. That is 4.5 minus half. Then you mark 4 here. Whatever you have here, you are going to remove half and mark here. Then the same thing here, 4 inches. Whatever you have from that your hip line, you are going to remove a ½ inch. Then you mark on the knee line and on the waistline. So we are trying to, this down part is 12 inches. Purpose of that ½ inch is to create the butt space. That is 12 inches at the down part. So you are going to connect. It can be 11, it can be 12. That is other down part. It can be 11, it can be 12. So after taking out this measurement, from this knee part you are going to open it up. You are going to open it up. Then on this hip line you are still going to add ½ inch. All is to create butt space at the back, so that the butt will be able to sit well. So you just connect like this. So after this you are going to cut out. You are going to cut it out. So the process is just like cutting 8 pieces skirt, but you know the front part is going to be wrapper. So you are going to notch this part because that is the part you are going to join straight first together. So all you need to do is just flip over like this. After cutting it out, you are going to flip over like this. So after that you are going to trim out the shape. You are going to trim out that shape. So after trimming out, just take your chalk to still you're still going to rule the line so that you know exactly where you're taking measurements. So you're going to turn. It's supposed to be like so. You're just going to flip over like this again, then place on it. Still connect the lines. You know, you're just going to place it on it with ½ inch. So now waist measurement, knee measurement, and the hip measurement divided by 4. So the hip here is 48, which is 12 inches. Okay, before you do that, you know, there was this half inch we had it here, so you're just going to mark it so that you know where you're taking your measurement from. So hip measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches. The same thing on the waistline. That 2 inches might not really be necessary for the allowance. You can just decide to add 1. You can decide to just add 1 inch. Waist measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches. The same thing. You know, whatever you have on your hip, you are going to remove 6 inches. Then to get the knee, so you are going to connect the measurement. You connect the measurement together, then you open it up to this last edge. You're going to open it up. So all you need to do now is just cut it out. Just like I said, that 2 inches may not really be necessary. So that's that after cutting. So this is like the side of the skirt, then this is the center. You know, already notched that place, so you're going to join it together. So after joining, it's going to serve as the center, then these two sides. One from left side, one from right side. So that's that about the back. This is the back side now. So now cutting the front part, on fold, at least you are going to have about 30 inches. At least. It can be 35 folded into 2. It can be 35 folded into 2. But this is not up to 30 because it will not wrap the whole front of the skirt. It's going to open a little bit as if it's having a slit. So this is not up to 30 inches I'm using here, but at least should have 30 inches or 35 so that it's be able to wrap very well. So just take the side, then you place it like this so that you're going to shape it out. You're going to shape one part of it. You're going to shape one part of it. That is this hip side where you took your measurement. That is where you're going to shape, because definitely that is where you are going to join together. And mind you, if you want it to have lining, the back side, those pieces side, is where you are going to cut lining for. That wrapping side doesn't really need lining. So just notch so that you know where you're joining together. So this is the front part. Just open it up. You know, it's going to be 2 pieces. Just like I said, make it about 35 inches wide or 40, depending on how big the person is. But in this case, it's not going to wrap through the whole front because I want it to have opening at the front, so it will serve as slit. The opening, it will just serve as slit, but if you want it to wrap very well, about 35 to 40 inches on fold. So now you are going to join this center together. So after that, you know, it's going to be like this. Then take one of the side, join it to one side, and this other side, you join it to the other side. So after that, you can see it. You can see the board space. That's after joining together. So that's that. After creating the board space, you can see how puffy it is around that side. So that's that. All you need to do now is just take the waist measurement, the hip measurement, and the knee measurements. So after that, you're going to join this front piece. So you're going to join one side like this all through, then the other side, then the other side all through. So this is it. After joining the both side, definitely you are going to hem that front part. You hem the front, then this upper part, don't forget you are going to hem that too. Then the down part, don't forget you are going to hem it round. So this is what it looks like. Just like I said, if you want to attach lining, you can do that. So definitely it's going to have rope. You're going to attach rope. You're definitely going to attach rope to it. So the length of the rope can be as long as you want it. Be 35 inches, depending on how long you want it. I don't think that has a standard measurement, and also depend on how wide you want it. So this is 4 inches. On fold is going to be 2 inches. So you just sew like this, then after sewing you turn it. After sewing you turn it, then you tag one from the left, and you tag one on the left, then you tag the other one on the right side, and it's going to be from inside. You tag from inside, and you do the same thing at this other side. Then the wrap skirt is ready. As you can see how beautiful it is. The front is kind of open a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to